From the chronicles of travelers and adventurers the world over come these authenticated accounts of unusual people and unusual events, bringing you in each presentation a strange but true story from the Four Corners and the Seven Seas.
A railroad story from Indiana. The Unseen Hand. It is just before midnight. In a house near a railroad track in Indiana, a young man lies dreaming. It is a recurrent dream, strange, harrowing, born of a terrible personal tragedy. He hears a train roaring through the night. Through the rattle of the cars comes the voice of his dear wife.
Stanley! Stanley! Stanley!
Then the terrible crash.
Stanley! Stanley!
Huh? Oh, yes, Aunt Martha.
Stanley, I thought I heard you calling. Were you dreaming again?
Yes.
The same dream, Stanley?
Yes, Auntie. I hear the train. Mary calling to me. Then the crash. Oh, it's awful.
Oh, Stanley, you must try to forget them. You must take up your life again.
I know.
It was a terrible, terrible thing losing your wife and babies all at once in a wreck. But Stanley, life must go on.
I'm going away tomorrow.
Oh, perhaps it's best. Go someplace where you won't hear the trains. I think they make you remember.
The Midnight Express.
It's a sad sound. A train in the night.
Very sad. Very sad.
Thus began one of the strangest stories in railroad history, an industry rich in legend, ballad, and folklore. It's still told wherever railroad men gather, and usually it begins with what happened to Huey Rand, weather-beaten old engineer. Huey was roaring along in the cabin, his hand on the throttle and singing at the top of his lungs.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
Should I stoke her up, Huey?
Yep, we're running late now.
Hey, Huey, the stop signal. What's wrong?
Can't see a thing. Hang on, I'm gonna stop her.
Hey, Huey, what in tarnation is the matter with you?
Ain't nothing the matter with me. When I get a stop signal from the conductor, I stop the train, Mr. Wagner.
Gosh almighty, don't tell me you started hearing things too.
What do you mean?
I'll meet you at Barney's saloon when we get in and tell you all about it. Happened while you were on vacation.
All right, Wagner. Blow the whistle, Fred. Wasn't that a funny thing, Wagner? Me getting a stop signal when you didn't pull the cord.
You got the go signal, Huey.
Huh? What do you mean, Wagner?
That's been happening all up and down the line the past month. All engineers are talking about the unseen hand. They reckon it's some kind of a warning. You should hear Moriarty.
It happened to him?
Yep. He was so scared, he got out of the cabin and walked up the line a piece looking for ghosts or something. What do you think he found on the track? A big boulder. Big enough to wreck the train.
I don't believe that. I don't believe in ghosts nor unseen hands. If I get a stop signal again, I'm just going to ignore it.
It's wrecking schedules all up and down the line. They say the old man's pulling his hair out by the fistfuls. Reckon we'll have a general order from head office before long.
Number 77, 7 minutes to the bad. Cause of delay, stop cord pulled by unseen hand. Number 92, 12 minutes to the bad. Same reason. Ghost, spirit warnings. They're all hearing things. Miss Thomas, put out a general order.
Yes, sir.
Any engineer hearing stop signals when there are no stop signals will get 30-day suspension. Second offense, he gets fired.
Yes, Mr. Collier.
When you finish that, wire the president. Tell him I'll meet him at Hogwash Junction on the 27th to look over the possibilities of opening a new line.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy of the
Huey!
love of you.
Huey, the danger bell!
I didn't hear a thing.
Hey, but Huey!
You read the general order. I didn't hear a thing. Stoke up the furnace. I ain't stopping for nothing. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do.
Huey, do you realize we got the old man aboard?
No fooling.
Why didn't you stop the train at Hogwash Junction?
That's not a regular stop.
It is if I give you a stop signal.
You mean you pulled the cord?
I did. The old man is meeting the president of the road there to discuss opening a new line. You carried him 20 miles down the line.
Will you tell me just why you didn't stop that train on signal?
I didn't hear no signal, Mr. Collier.
What?
I didn't hear no signal. And according to General Order number 82, any engineer who stops a train when there is no signal gets 30 days suspension.
Mr. Wagner, will you send a wire to the head office in my name? Cancel General Order 82.
Tickets! Tickets, please.
Bertram, road detective.
Oh, yeah. I heard the old man was putting a detective on every train, trying to put an end to this unseen hand business.
Yeah.
Jeepers, what a night. Say, got any leads, Mr. Bertram?
Well, I don't know. There's a young fella in the day coach ahead. Last seat on the left. There.
Yeah, I saw him.
Thin. He don't look very well. He's got a kind of wild look in his eye. Maybe a coincidence, but our boys have been watching him. He's been on 2 trains that have been stopped.
Oh?
Name's Burns, Stanley Burns. His wife and children were killed in the Painesville wreck about 3 months ago.
I'll keep an eye on him. If he pulls the cord tonight, Huey's bound to stop the train. Too much danger of the track being washed out, what with the flood.
What was he doing when you came down the aisle?
They're sleeping. Only not very well. It was more like he was having a bad dream.
Stanley! Stanley! Stanley!
Stop the train! Stop the train!
Get it! He's pulling the cord!
It's all right, folks. Nothing to worry about. Just a mistake. Now keep your seats, please.
Come with me into the stateroom here.
All right.
Keep him out of sight, Bertram. I'll go up and tell Huey we caught the ghost. Now keep your seats, please. There's nothing to worry about now. Keep your seats.
Sit down. You're the fellow who's been stopping these trains the past 2 months, huh?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, something made me. I don't know. Something drove me to riding the trains at night. I didn't always stop the train. Just sometimes when I dreamed.
Dream?
About my wife. I'd hear her calling. Then I'd have to jump up and stop the train. If I didn't, I knew a terrible train wreck would occur.
And you know this is a criminal offense?
Yes.
Well, I'll have to put you under arrest. You can see the doctor first, of course.
I'm relieved. I'm glad it's over.
What do you mean?
Always, after I'd stopped the train, I was terrified I'd get caught. I feel now as if it were over. As if I'd done what I had to do. I feel...
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your luggage and leave the train for a few minutes? There's no danger at the moment, but will you please leave the train?
What's the matter?
The bridge is washed out ahead.
No.
Another 3 feet and the engine would have plunged into a 100-foot gorge. Floodwaters are raging below. Not a man would have come out alive.
You mean I did prevent a wreck?
I reckon you saved about 300 lives.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Ah, don't, son. After this, there's no danger of you being arrested.
It isn't that. It's just that, well, it is over now. I've done what I had to do. Now I'll be all right. All right.
The mystery of the unseen hand was solved. According to railroad men who swapped the yarn in roundhouses and division stations, Stanley Burns was indeed cured of his strange malady. He remarried and settled on an Indiana farm near the railroad line. It said he often looked up from his plough to wave at passing trains. The engineers always waved back, hoping perhaps that if their engines ever plunged through the night towards disaster, the stop cord would be pulled by another unseen hand.
We invite you to listen again to a further story, strange but true, from The Four Corners and the Seven Seas. From the chronicles of travelers and adventurers the world over come these authenticated accounts of unusual people and unusual events, bringing you in each presentation a strange but true story from The Four Corners and the Seven Seas.
A story of New Orleans. The dead do walk. In the early years of the 19th century, there was one thing the French Creoles of New Orleans hated with a passion surpassing death: the brash, vulgar Yankee government which had taken over Louisiana from the French. Most of the American governor's daylight hours were taken up with angry interviews with dissatisfied Creoles.
Are there more waiting, Monsieur Leblanc?
Only an old man, Jean Saint-Marie.
Who is he?
The Negroes say he is a witch doctor, monsieur.
A witch doctor?
Oui, or a murderer or a kidnapper, I do not know. I remember him when I was young, sailing away in his ships to bring back slaves. Then he seemed a most wonderful man.
But why do they say he's a witch doctor?
It is the way he lives, monsieur. All alone in a rotting old mansion surrounded by marsh. Then there is the story of his brother, Petit Pierre. He sailed away with Jean Saint-Marie. He never came back. And Jean would never again mention his name. But there are those who say Petit Pierre did come back, that Jean keeps him chained in the cellar of the old house. Others say Jean murdered his brother. But the superstitious Negroes, they have yet another story. Jean Saint-Marie deals with the devil, they say, and in the night he walks and talks with his brother's ghost.
Oh, poppycock. Show the old man in.
Yes, Monsieur the Governor. Will you come in, Monsieur Saint-Marie?
Merci.
You will not remember me, Monsieur Saint-Marie, but as a boy I often had to be driven from your ships.
So, your name?
François Leblanc. I was a studious one. Your brother, Petit Pierre, he often lent me the... I beg your pardon, Monsieur Saint-Marie.
Well, what can I do for you, Jean Saint-Marie?
Monsieur le Governor, my house is in the marsh to the west.
Yes?
The house, the marsh, the canal, they all belong to me. They come from my father.
Of course, monsieur, but...
No street can pass there.
I don't believe I understand.
No street can pass my house.
Monsieur le Governor, I believe I understand. The city is building roads out towards the West Marshes. They plan to drain them, fill in the canals...
Your
and
men, they are coming with sticks and string. They make lines through my marsh. You tell them to get out. No street can pass there.
I'm afraid...
Never as long as I live. No street will pass my house.
I'm afraid, monsieur, this is a matter for the municipal government, not for me. However, I'm sure that you will be paid well if your
I
land
want no money. No money and no street.
But a street would enhance the value of your land. A street
You
would...
understand me. I shall go now.
Monsieur Saint-Marie, I understand many strange stories are told about your house. You lend credence to them by your attitude.
Huh. I do not care.
Why are you so afraid of a street passing your house? What are you afraid people will see?
Adieu, Monsieur le Governor. Remember, no street shall pass my house.
Strange man.
Yes, monsieur.
Of course, the land can be condemned, but it'll take time, cost money, make considerable bad feeling. I wonder what he's afraid people will see.
Did you notice how he looked at me when I spoke of his brother, Petit Pierre?
Yes, murderers.
Yet, I cannot believe harm came to Petit Pierre through Jean. Never were brothers so fond of one another. Pierre was younger by over 15 years. I remember the day they sailed away. I was watching the final loading when Pierre and Jean arrived at the quay.
Come, Petit Pierre, smile. I shall not be gone so long.
It will be lonely in the big house, Jean.
You have your books and the slaves. And those I have not gambled away.
You are certain it is only to Cuba that you go?
Would I lie to you, my brother?
Yes. You know if you went on a longer voyage, I should make you take me with you.
Africa is not...
Africa? You are lying. You are not going to Cuba at all.
Petit Pierre.
You will be gone the whole year. No, I am coming with you.
Pierre, come off the ship.
Pierre.
Pierre, Monsieur le Governor. Despite his brother, Petit Pierre sailed with the ship. He was never seen again. Sometime later, it's not known just when, Jean returned without his ship. No one saw him come. He was just suddenly there in the old house, with the bridge across the canal boarded up and chains upon all the gates.
Strange. Very strange.
Oui. It is said an old Negro woman who speaks no French, no English, cares for him. Many people believe that together they practice voodoo. Myself, I do not believe such things.
I'd like to know what really happened to his brother, and what goes on in that house.
I, too.
If there really was something funny, well, pressure could be brought to bear. We could perhaps force Jean Saint-Marie to sell the right of way for a street and save the trouble of a lawsuit.
Oui, Monsieur le Governor.
Of course, now, I wouldn't want to authorize anyone to trespass, but...
I understand, Monsieur. I will ask Captain West to join me. I will visit Jean Saint-Marie tomorrow night.
Good. But be careful, both of you. You may not be afraid of voodoo or ghosts, but the wrath of Jean Saint-Marie may be quite another thing.
Sure, LeBlanc. I'll come with you.
Thank you, Captain.
I reckon you know you aren't the only one interested in Jean Saint-Marie.
Oh?
Down in the free nigger section, they're in an uproar. Say they're going to burn down the house.
But why?
Seems one of the braver niggers was hunting ducks in old Jean's marsh. Got caught there after dark. Swears he saw the old nigger woman materialize a ghost.
Voodoo?
Yep, the ghost of Petit Pierre. Now the niggers want to burn down the house. They think the old woman and Jean Saint-Marie are working charms.
And what do you think, Captain?
Well, up in New York, we don't take much stock of ghosts or voodoo, but down here in all these swamps and rotten jungles, well, I just don't know. Makes you kind of wonder. Maybe in this country the dead do walk. Still, I'll take a look around the place with you. Meet you there at 9 o'clock. Should be dark by then.
Not a sound. Not a light showing.
Yeah, the old house sure looks creepy, standing out against the moon. Yeah, no wonder the slaves say it's haunted.
Oui.
What's that?
It's Jean. He's come out on the porch.
Petit Pierre. Venez ici, mon petit Pierre.
He's calling. Calling his dead brother.
Petit Pierre.
What is that smell? That horrible smell.
I know that smell from the battlefield. It's the smell of death.
Listen. Footsteps.
Look, something white. All white. I'm getting out of here.
No, wait.
I can't look. I can't.
No. Oh, no. Monsieur le Governor, under no circumstances must Jean Samari be crossed. His land must be left alone.
Monsieur Leblanc, you look as though you've seen a ghost.
Monsieur, I have. The dead do walk.
Oh, Leblanc.
I will say nothing more, nothing. But let Jean Samari alone.
I'm afraid the situation may solve itself.
What do you mean?
I've just received word that someone lay in wait by the old canal for Jean Samari. They shot him.
No. Was he killed?
I don't know. The old voodoo woman dragged him inside and locked the gates. All over town, the slave quarters are seething. I'm afraid they'll try to burn the house tonight.
You will stop them.
Oh, perhaps. If you'll tell me what you saw.
No. I'll never speak of what I saw. It was too horrible. Too... No, I couldn't.
Well, then...
But I shall stand guard at those gates myself. I shall not see a man like Jean Samari burned alive in his bed.
What's that awful noise, LeBlanc?
It's the old Negro wailing.
Here comes the mob.
You watch the house, Captain. Tell me when they are coming. I'll stop the mob at the canal.
All right. I wish that old woman would shut up. It gives me the creeps.
Stay back! Do not cross the canal!
Oh, wait, white man. We want Jean Samari.
The witch! The murderer!
Give us Jean Samari.
You are too late! Jean Samari is dead!
Don't lie, white man!
Your assassins have done their work well! Jean Samari!
They're coming, LeBlanc. They've loaded the coffin on an ox cart. The old Negro walks behind.
Stand back! A good man passes! And do no harm to the old woman. Leave her to her grief.
Look! Walking beside old woman. A ghost!
The ghost of Petit Pierre!
Not a ghost! Petit Pierre is real! But now you'll know why Jean Samari has hidden him for 20 years. Petit Pierre is a leopard. White as snow. Hats off, all of you.
Without a backward glance, the old Negro, the dead, and the living dead moved down the darkened jungle path. Their destination was the place Jean Samari had given his life to save his brother from, the Leper's Isle. Presently, a twist in the jungle path hid the tiny funeral cortege from the cringing mob. They were never seen again.
We invite you to listen again to a further story, strange but true, from The Four Corners and the Seven Seas.